So, hello everybody, my name is Sam Harkin, and we are in the epilogue. So, in the last time, we found out that I got decapitated, and also had my arm removed, and my leg. I'm gonna just assume I was completely dismembered, and not just like kind of partially dismembered, but I don't know. We haven't had enough time to investigate yet. But yeah, I'm actually kind of excited. So, we're going to meet One, which is great because I don't really have a good concept of what his voice is like, so yeah, awesome. The maintenance office, in other words the repairman shop. I doubt we'll find anything useful there. You said to go, right? I doubt the integrity of his advice. Jeez, is there anything you say? Is that anything to say about your own brother? You should be nice to your family.
My family? Do you mock me? That filthy blooded mongrel is no relation to me.
Oh, calm down. I guess his elitism is still running business as usual. We don't have time to waste, we should hurry. What is this? The maintenance room is the corner of the main building on the ground floor, right? Excuse us.
What is this? This doesn't look very educational.
The handyman pretty much lives in here, I think. Ooh. A dove. And one more. Mr. One, hello. What are you doing here? Didn't you hear the alarm? I'm Ryota and this is Sakuya. We got permission from our teacher to investigate the building.
Didn't you hear the alarm?
No panic, no noise, no leaving. That's what I do here. Whoa. Somehow he seems really cool. You mean you're too lazy to go to the... Oh my god. His voice is so amazing that I've lost my ability to do any other voice.
You mean you're too lazy to go to the gymnasium?
Don't worry about me. You two go ahead and find your class there. No, we're not.
Do you mean to interfere with us, wretched fool?
You said we could ask you for help. Sakuzaki Yuya?
Yes, him. We decided to honor his request by coming all the way over here. Do you intend to stop us now?
Sakuya, where the heck are your manners? Sorry, he transferred from overseas and his Japanese isn't too great. He certainly has more bark than I imagine he has bite. Ooh. Very well, come in. Aren't we already in? What did you say you gentlemen were investigating?
Two things. The murder of Tetsudo Hisakawa and the mysterious wall outside.
You've been in here the whole time, right? You know what he's talking about? Yes, I got an idea from Mr. Sakazaki.
In other words, you know only what you have heard from that mongrel. Useless.
I know plenty about the school itself, though. My job is to take care of the entire campus. Maybe you know what the big grey wall outside is then? Nope.
Useless wretch!
Sakuya, calm down. Though I'm not sure there's anything we can learn here right now. Oh wait, Mr. One, could we use your computer? Maybe we can find out what's going on outside. Sadly not. Everything's been cut off since this morning.
Even the telephone wires, eh? This is too thorough.
I can't think of any reason why they need to cut communication systems off if it were some sort of storm protection.
This has to be a wild goose chase then. A complete waste of time. Let us go, Hisakawa.
Wait. I have a bright and massive piece of advice for you. Bright and massive? What? If you get stuck, try the headmaster's office. I've been almost everywhere in the school, but never there. You might be able to find something out about the wall if you check there.
Of course, the headmaster did not speak to us in person in the gym. if he was broadcasting from his office,
then he might still be there. Asking him certainly seems like the best way to get some solid information. I highly doubt he's gonna be cool with that. He can be like, oh wait, let's do the voice again. Go back to the gymnasium. Something like that. Voices are just so similar. If you need a break later on, feel free to come back here and rest. Anyone Mr. Sakazaki sent is trustworthy. I'll get you some notes. If you find anything, you can come write it down. You never know what could happen in a situation like this, and you don't want to forget anything. Okay. Thank you, Mr. One. You can come back here later. For now, we should check out the lab or the wall. After those two, we can try this headmaster. Go to... Oh, fuck, we're going to the lab. You see that body? Oh no, I died. But at least they put my skeleton back together. Excuse us. This is gonna be, like, really traumatizing. But today, the lab is downright depressing. Hello, Kara. Sir, thank you. For being with Hisakawa now. Of course. Sakazaki came and asked me to come right after you two left the gym.
He must have gone past us. How unfortunate.
The doctor is lining up the pieces of Hisakawa up on one of the lab benches. Oh, that's traumatizing. Yes. Must you glower at me so, Mr. Kawara? I'm not glowering at you. Do you disapprove of my handling her? He gives me an evil smile. No, that's not it. I just wish we had a doctor who wasn't this malicious.
Are you finding anything, Dr. Iwamine?
Not yet, no. I only just finished assembling her. It will take some time. I will send word to you when I have finished. Perhaps you have something else to do while you wait?
Very well, we shall not interfere. Come, Kawara.
Right. So I should have gone to the wall. Shit. Oh, Mr. Kawara, a moment, please. Yes? Allow me to give you a hint. A hint? You suspect me of foul play, do you not? I'm always gonna make that foul joke because they're all fucking birds, do you not? In light of that, I shall leave it up to you whether you decide to believe me or not. Anyway, I think you may have missed something very important. What? One might say you have forgotten something. Perhaps you should bear that in mind. What has he forgotten? You're just a little bit off, but I'm sure you'll find the answer yourself if you keep looking. Ho, isn't it beautiful, Mr. Hisakawa? The sound of your life crumbling apart around you. Wow. So you're like, oh, believe that I didn't do it. And then you're just like, oh, you're gonna have PTSD. I take it doesn't sweet your tastes? Okay. He was rather fond of the unusual himself. A pity. He? Well then, you can handle the outside investigation and I the internal. It's funny because it's cutting up bodies and shit. Good luck, Mr. Kawara. Right, thanks, Doctor. God, this is fucking weird. He's actually enjoying... Yeah, obviously. What a psycho. What does he mean when he said I'm missing something? Or maybe he was just trying to lead me astray? Better not to worry about it for the time being. Okay, that was fucking weird. What were you talking with Kara about, Doctor? Nothing important. I was just giving him a little emotional support and encouragement. I see. That's good, then. I'm sure you'll remember not to cause any trouble for my students, Doctor. See, I'm so suspicious now. Because, he's like, I know we're working together. But also, he's a crazy one. I don't know. Everyone wants to murder people. And other birds. We step outside once more. The grey dome remains blocking out the morning sky. Let's go get a closer look at it. We can't see much from over here.
Indeed.
Okay.
Iron, maybe? It's quite firm at any rate.
Maybe it is some sort of shelter. My phone's out of range. Maybe there's walls blocking the signal?
That seems likely.
Don't give up. Don't self-harm by smashing your head into the wall.
It sounds thick and dense. Trying to break a hole in it would not be practical.
Maybe there's an emergency exit or something? That seems a bit pointless, but whatever.
We should check. We still don't know whether or not we are completely sealed in after all.
Right, let's walk around the perimeter. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Doesn't look like there are any doors or anything.
Indeed, it seems to be identical all the way around. Do you suppose it is ventilated? I can't say I fancy the prospect of suffocating under this thing without even knowing why it's here.
I'd think an emergency shelter will have some sort of airflow built in, yeah. If not, we're in deep trouble. That would be a good way to add the drama. It's like, you only have 10 more minutes to open the thing and solve the mystery. Otherwise, everyone dies. What are you looking at?
Up there, is that some sort of hatchway?
He points upwards. Ah. There is. He's right, about 20 meters up there's a joint or something of a different color. That does look like it might lead outside. Let's go look. Let's go fly up there. It's like the first time the birds are flying.
I don't see any sort of latch. Can we open it by hand?
Yeah, maybe there's a switch or something somewhere. It does not seem like we can do anything.
It does not seem like we can do anything here now. Let us remember its location and return later.
I don't like to think about it, but if there really is such a terrible disaster outside, and this is the only option, maybe it would be better to leave it shut anyway.
Indeed, let us move on.
Well, we still don't know what's going on outside. I've got enough in my mind just thinking about Hisakawa, but I'm worried about my family outside too. I hope my mother's okay. Oh, dude. Let's not think like that.
I suppose we've finished the first stage of our investigation now.
Yeah, we've got a better idea of the situation, I guess. The doctor's working in the lab, the Grey Dome covers the entire school, but for one small hatch, and we can use the maintenance office as a base. Mr. One did say...
Indeed, he suggested we visited the headmaster's office.
Yeah, it's on the first floor. Let's go. I don't know how that's gonna work though, because if the headmaster's in here, he's gonna be like, "What the hell are you doing in here?" Headmaster, sir, wow, you're not even trying to be fucking stealthy.
Are you within? We demand entry.
Not even trying to stealth ninja your way in. It's just like,
damn it.
I wonder if the doctor is the only person in the entire school who he actually respects.
No reply. Let's go in.
Wait, Sakuya, that's... Oh my god, no, he's got a shotgun. It's locked. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's better than my vision of just he pulls it and it's like a saw trap, where it's just he pulls it and then the shotgun But I mean, that also kind of sucks.
Where is that old geezer?
Maybe he's pretending to be out so we'll go away?
Indeed, he never was the type to walk about the campus. Or perhaps he has locked the door from the inside and plans to stay inside until the siege lets up.
So we wait around?
We have no time for such frivolities. We shall enter this room if it means reducing the door to a miserable pile of splinters.
It's the headmaster's door. I don't think it will be easy to break down.
You speak the truth. Let us see ask Nanaki if there isn't a key to open it from the outside.
Yeah, we can head back to the... Oh no.
What is it, Kawara?
I think I thought I heard something. Is that the shotgun?
I hear nothing. Perhaps you're mashing things?
Like something being dragged across the floor. Listen, there it is again, behind... Is there another dead human? Oh, what is this shit? What the fuck? Is somebody making a robot thing? It's a scarecrow! Oh my god, I just realized how scary... How perfect is that? It's a game where there's tons of birds, and the scary monster is a fucking scarecrow. Fucking hell. Suddenly behind us stood a gigantic scarecrow-like creature with rough burlap sack for a head. Well, that'd be scary as fuck. For a bird. Oh, what? Okay. Come on.
What in the...
The scarecrow man draws closer, dragging its long, ungainly metallic arm behind it. Sakuya, watch out! Oh no! He used Vine Whip. Its arm slices through the air, smashing the window into tiny shards which scatter through the hallway floor. We don't know what it is, but apparently it isn't friendly. Sakuya, we have to run!
I am running well!
Well, at least now you can get into the office. What the fuck?
Pat. Did we lose it?
I think so. Lucky it moves so slowly.
What was it? Surely no one could devise a prank as bizarre as that.
It looked biped. It was humanoid, but I don't think it was a human.
I've never heard of a human made of metal and burlap.
That would be great if it's just like, this is the rising, this is the uprising. Maybe that's why it's closed, because they're trying to avoid the uprising of the humans.
A murder, the dome, and now this. I know not who is behind these trickeries, but they must have a death wish to mock me so.
For now, we have to get back to the lab. We need to warn Mr. Nanaki. Okay, that was fucking weird.
Why? Because he's the one who has heart problems, because he's so old.
Oh, welcome back, Kawara Shirogane. Would you like some tea? Is this really the time?
We cannot afford to relax now, Professor.
So I take it something happened. The headmaster. He must have been hiding from the scarecrow. It smashed the window.
Calm yourself, Kara. You'll become incoherent.
I'm sorry.
We were attacked by a gigantic creature outside the headmaster's office. It was a bizarre thing, like a scarecrow in appearance.
A scarecrow? Yeah. Like the ones humans used to make. It attacked us and we ran back here. It was slow, but its arm was heavy and dangerous.
Are the other students in the gymnasium?
Probably not all of them. If there's something dangerous in here, we should probably tell everybody to stay together in the gym. Yeah.
The plot thickens indeed. Not only are we trapped onto this confounded dome, but it seems like we have to contend with this monstrous new guest.
I wonder what the Scarecrow Man's connection to all this is. A Scarecrow Man, you'll say? Should've fucking known it was him.
Doctor!
Fascinating. I've never cut into one of those. I'd love to get my hands on it. God. Have you finished? Oh.
Have you finished the autopsy, Doctor?
Yes, for now. Well, you didn't call us, you fucking dick.
I was awake here the whole time, don't worry.
Are you sure?
Thank you, Mr. Nanaki.
You two might have a right to know what I have found given your efforts towards the investigation. I shall try to state simply and briefly what I have learned from the lumps of meat that were once Miss Tetsudo. So compassionate.
Control yourself, Kara. Falling out amongst ourselves will only do us harm.
Why are you getting annoyed at me? Tell him to stop being a fucking creep. Which is funny if it coming from me, because literally, like, one of the last jokes I made to a stranger was like, I was like, oh, I can drive you to the station. And it was like, oh, I don't know if you're, like, a serial killer or something. And it was like, well, I guess if I kill you in the car, I have a good transportation to get rid of the body. So yeah, I'm probably not much better. Hey ho, even though I'm not dealing with an actual fucking body. And, like, a friend of a person who the body... You know what I mean. Anyway, we lack the tools for a proper examination, but the cause of death was asphyxiation. There's no signs of any strangulation or smothering. So she was either poisoned or sick. What, so I got a cold and died?
She was dismembered after death then, Doctor.
That'd be great if I just had one person just, like, hiding out at my house. And then it's just like, oh, she died of that cold. Let's go dismember her. It would appear so. There is little evidence of bleeding, so we may assume that she was cut up sometime after death. Issa Cole was one of the healthiest people I know. She couldn't have become sick that quickly. Meaning someone poisoned her. So, but wouldn't that... well, I guess they don't have tox screen capabilities at such short notice. Why?
For the sake of the grotesque, or to make her easier to carry, or for some other reason disgusting either way.
I suppose I could tell you the estimated time of death. Obviously I cannot be completely certain, but I believe Mr. Tetsudo died yesterday after school.
In the evening, then?
Precisely. And she was found this morning.
In other words, unless she was seen yesterday afternoon, she might have been here all along. Cora, her house was near yours, was it not? Did you see her yesterday?
After school, no, I didn't. My mother asked me to run some errands, so I went straight home yesterday. That's right, I went home alone. It's too late to regret now, but maybe if I'd just ask her to walk home with me.
I see. We should ask any other students with whom she was close.
You're going out then? Be careful, it sounds like wandering around the school could be dangerous. Don't worry, we can outrun the scarecrow if it shows up again. Incidentally, I went home early yesterday too. I left as soon as class ended. So I only know what Ryota has told me. I wish I had some useful information, but... I was in the infirmary right up until I returned home as usual. I know nothing of what happened in the rest of the school, sadly. I kind of love how he was kind of like the villain, and now he's a nice guy, and I'm hoping that he remains the nice guy, but it could very easily to be like, oh, I love Hisako, just kidding, I'm a sociopath who kills people and pretends that we're best friends. I don't know. So neither Mr. Nanaki nor the Dr. Iwamine saw Hisakawa yesterday afternoon. Oh right! Could we ask a favour of you, Mr. Nanaki? A favour? The headmaster's office is locked. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Did the scarecrow not just smash open the window? You fucking... If there is a spare key to his door, could we use a spare key? Yes, there should be one in the faculty room. I'll ask the vice principal for you. Thank you, sir. We'll be back soon. Be careful out there. You too, sir. You too, son. Oh no, not this secret conversation thing. Goro is a strange boy. I wonder why he lied about going straight. What? He lied? Are you serious? Is that actually a thing? Don't tell me Ryota's gonna be the killer. I'm gonna be pissed.
We won't be able to talk to the headmaster until we have that key. Let us work on the murder case until then.
Right, we should ask everybody where they were yesterday. The doctor said he was in the infirmary until he went home. I wonder if we can trust him.
Do not buy yourself with baseless suspicions, Kaora.
Yeah, I know. I think maybe you should trust him you trust him a little too easily, Sakuya. He's a world authority, but that doesn't make him honest.
You know nothing of what that means.
Now you're just being an asshole.
They're like, you should trust him more. And then I'm just like, maybe you should trust him less. Like, how dare you suggest such a thing? The head of the LaBelle family, my father, was once crippled with chronic illness. He was cured by the medicines
developed. Okay, so you're biased. Don't you fucking... He makes medicine?
He's a doctor that makes medicine? Save the sleep talk for your dreams. Have you no idea what contributions he has made to the medical world?
I didn't know. I thought he was some kind of mad scientist cooking up nothing but death and all-round woe.
You have become biased by the foolish rumors of the peasantry. Reconsider yourself.
But you've been biased by the fact that he helped you out, so you're no better, just in the opposite direction.
In any case, the LaBelle family is indebted to him. A noble bird will never treat a benefactor with disrespect.
So that's why he's so polite with the doctor. Doesn't that make him biased as well? Come on, yeah. Anyway, let's go. Why did that have to be in the fancy black faded gradient box thing and not down here in the text box?
There is a specials. Very well.
Go to. Let's go to the gymnasium. The students in the gymnasium have grown somewhat restless since the evacuation, shut up with no explanation, and there's a suspicious individual wandering in the campus. I guess even the doves lose their cool eventually. San, where are you?
Coo! Okusan is right here, alive and well so far. Coo! Where did you and Sakuya go? Leaving Okusan behind and going outside is not fair.
You just confused the issue if you brought me along.
We came back here because we have a question for you.
Coo! Come at me, whippersnapper.
That's not what You usually practice on the ground after school, right?
Coo! It was Okusan's... Of course, it was Okusan's duty as track captain.
Did you see Hisakawa while you were out there yesterday?
Coo! No, Okusan did not see her done. Or as he was going home.
Can we really be sure that he would have noticed her even if she had been there while he was running?
Good point.
Coo! Do not look down on Okusan's visual memory. Coo! If you had asked Okusan about the blood-stained interloper he saw,
then he would have had something to say. Why would you not even mention that at any point? Like, that's... Even if you don't know the concept of murder and all that stuff, surely you'd be like, I saw a crazy person that looked like he killed, or at least attacked, or at least bled dry a person. What? Wait, son. What did you just...
Coo! Do not look down on Okusan's visual memory.
After that, imbecile.
Coo! If you had asked Okusan about the bloodstained interloper you saw, then he would have had something to say. Coo! Okusan saw the interloper going to the infirmary.
The infirmary?
Could that have been Hisakawa?
She wouldn't have been stained with blood until after she died. She was a bit hyper, but I don't think she'd still be walking around at this point.
Coo! It was not Hisakawa, it was a bird unknown to Okusan.
So someone covered in blood was going to the infirmary after school. Whoever
he is, he's our prime suspect now.
Thanks for telling us, son. Oh, yeah, we sort of got a vague idea.
At least we found something, even if it raises more questions than it answers.
Yeah. Some bird whose son didn't know. Could have been someone from outside the school? That would have been... That's great if we just import a new character. It's like, oh, it's totally him.
It's past noon already. Let's hurry onwards.
Yeah, we need to get to the maintenance room and report our findings. There we go. Mr. One?
You two again. Come in. How goes the investigation? Well, I hope.
We went to the headmaster's office as you requested. It was locked, however.
Yeah, we got attacked by this weird thing outside there. I'm glad that you're okay. The office isn't far from... What What was that thing? A muddy scarecrow-like man, perhaps?
Oh, you again, mongrel.
You, yeah.
So you've seen it too.
Just now, yeah, on the second floor. I caught a glimpse of it behind the other end of the corridor and didn't stick around to let it set me, so alas, I was not blessed to look at its pretty face.
Coward!
Idiot. Hey, we ran away as soon as we saw it too. Anyway, it sounds like it's wandering around the building. Maybe it would be better for you to leave, Mr. One. Don't worry about me, young one. My duties prevent me from leaving this room. Okay, that doesn't seem like a good enough reason to stay. You two aren't planning to call off your investigation because of a bad guy or two either. Well, yeah, that's true.
Already stuck in a rut of unadaptable middle age. Don't come crying to us if you get hurt.
I've come within touching distance of death in the past. I will be fine.
I wonder what kind of death comes out close to a maintenance worker. Then again, knowing the school, it could be all kinds of evil going on behind the scenes.
Well then, what are you standing around for? I believe orders were given for everyone to gather in the gymnasium to avoid the scarecrow.
Same goes for you. Why aren't you headed over there? I can't just sit around. Indeed, same here. Hence walking around the school. On that note, I better go to the lab. Professor Nanaki wanted me there. What for? Something you asked him to do. Oh,
he wants you to help him keep an eye on Dr. Iwamine?
most likely yes. The doctor and Hisakawa, that is. Anyway, you two go on with your investigation. I'll be watching over her, so don't worry. Right.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah?
According to the autopsy, Tetsuno died after school yesterday. Did you see her during that time?
Yesterday evening, huh? What did the doctor say? Just said that he'd been in the infirmary all day. I was there too. We were inspecting and cleaning all day, so I can verify the doctor's alibi.
I told you not to doubt him without evidence, Kara.
Alright. At this point, the prime suspect is that scarecrow anyway. That's everything? Well, adieu. We should head out too. But first, let's write down what we found. Alright, let's go. And so we walked about the school searching for clues of Hisakawa and the mysterious blood-stained stranger. We were lucky enough to avoid encountering the scarecrow, but we didn't find any information either. Oh, well, great.
Where to?
Where now?
Mr. Nanaki has gotten...
Actually, I think... You know what? It seems like a good bullet... Full stop, bullet point, whatever the hell. I only just started going through this and now it's like, oh shit. But, you know what? I think that is a good spot to stop this. Thank you so much for watching. Please tune in next week. I don't know. I honestly don't know how many parts this is going to be, because the way it's going, it feels like it's going to be more than like 3. But regardless, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week.